Hello and welcome to AltheaSuite. Today I'm going to show you how we can break our group items into individual items. To get started, I'm going to show you a new invoice really quick. In this new invoice, we got our customer selected, we got our delivery mode. All I'm going to do is type in my model number. This is for this porter, dresser, and mirror. Here's the SKU right there. These are some of the add-ons. I'm going to continue without the add-ons. Once I add my item into the grid, you'll notice that it displays the group name, so the porter, dresser, and mirror, and then underneath of it, it shows the individual item. So this dresser and mirror consists of one dresser, one each, and then a bedroom mirror, one each. So this is the default selection for this item. Now what we want to do is remove this item, and we're going to go to the actual item definition. So products into items. Now I'm going to search for the same exact SKU. There is my porter, dresser, and mirror right there. I'm going to modify this specific item. Once we're here in the modify mode, we're going to scroll down slightly until we see this checkbox is a group. So the system's already defined. That's how we were able to bring those items into there. Now, to bring those items individually, we will need to check this checkbox, add as a child. What this will do is going to break down this group into whatever the group consists of. To know that information, we can click on the define group button. Once we're in here, you'll see that there's two items, the dresser and the mirror by themselves. What we can do from here is click this checkbox to suggest a sales price. What this will do is gives you two different sections to derive your sales price for this group. We can either do it per the cost of the item, or we can derive its sales price from its unit sales price, including the making cost there. So I'm going to be using the cost. So the cost for these two items together is going to be $5.92. So I can either do a market percentage or a profit margin. So let's say that we want to have a profit margin of 60%. Now it's giving us a suggested unit sales price of $14.8167. So that's how you can calculate your new suggested sales price for the group. In this case, it's consisting of this dresser and this mirror. Once we're ready, we're going to scroll all the way down and we're going to press the OK button. Now it's going to give us the $14.8167 as the sales price. But most importantly, now that we have this checkbox selected for add as a child, I'm going to update this product. We're going to go back to our new sales invoice. In here, we're going to put in the same exact SKU. Now, this time, what it's going to do is for each individual item, it's going to bring up the combo. So here's a combo for the dresser. We'll press OK. We're going to skip the combos. We'll wait for it to load. And then now it's going to pull up the combo for the individual mirror itself. So once I press OK, now instead of the group being under one line, this group right here says group item. So the porter, dresser, and mirror is down below, but each individual item is there. So the dresser and the mirror separately. So now we can put in our unit sales prices. We could have added this in the item manager itself, but let's go ahead and make this $800. And then maybe this one was at $300. So this is how to break your group into their individual line items there. If they are in their individual line items, it will ask you for separate combinations for each one of them. So now the next thing to do is to go to the pay now and go ahead and accept your payment and then save your invoice. So that is how to break your group items into their individual linked sales items. Thank you.